change frequently occurs throughout individuals' daily lives. Whether a career transition or someone you know is moving, it's essential to offer your support and compassion. Learning famous quotes may help you with the right words to share with your loved ones, especially during challenging times, as these influential words can affect them positively. In this article, we offer 120 uplifting quotes about change you can use to congratulate, console or share with your family, friends and professional acquaintances. What are quotes about change? Quotes about change can encompass uplifting phrases and words of wisdom that help others going through transitions in their professional and personal lives. These types of motivational quotes are useful whenever someone goes through a change in their life, whether it's a positive or negative adjustment. Additionally, quotes may provide a way to start a conversation about the transition. When to use quotes? There are several occasions when you can use quotes to help inspire yourself or others. Use these quotes to congratulate someone for achieving a milestone, pursuing a career change, starting a new job, graduating from school or transitioning through a challenging time. Motivational quotes are also excellent to include in parting gifts if a friend, family member or professional colleague is moving to a new area. 120 quotes about change for every occasion. The following quotes about change are appropriate for any transition in someone's personal and professional life. 1. Change is painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you don't belong. 2. The moment of change is the only poem. 3. The changes we dread most may contain our salvation. 4. You never change your life until you step out of your comfort zone. Change begins at the end of your comfort zone. 5. Moving doesn't change who you are. It only changes the view outside your window. 6. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it and join the dance. 7. A wise man changes his mind, a fool never will. 8. You will find that it is necessary to let things go, simply for the reason that they are heavy. 9. The truth is, unless you let go, unless you forgive yourself, unless you realize that the situation is over, you cannot move forward. 10 inches. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. 11. Change the way you look at things and the things you look at change. 12. All things are difficult before they are easy. 13 inches. Growth and comfort do not coexist. 14. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. 15. Good things take time. 16. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. 17. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. 18. There are far better things ahead than any we leave behind. 19. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. 20. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. 21. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. 22. Change is inevitable. Growth is optional. 23. Courage is the power to let go of the familiar. 24 inches only I can change my life. No one can do it for me. 25. It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. 26 inches life is either a daring adventure or nothing. To keep our faces toward change and behave like free spirits in the presence of fate is strength undefeatable. 27. Time may change me, but I can't trace time. 28. To exist is to change is to mature is to go on creating oneself endlessly. 29. There is a kind of magicness about going far away and then coming back all changed. 30. When in doubt, choose change. 31. I cannot say whether things will get better if we change. What I can say is they must change if they are to get better. 32. There is nothing permanent except change. 33. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples. 34. One child, one teacher, one book and one pen can change the world. 35. Any change, even a change for the better, is always accompanied by discomforts. 36. Things change. And friends leave. Life doesn't stop for anybody. 37. Change is the law of life. And those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. 38. In any given moment we have two options: to step forward into growth or step back into safety. 39. I don't know that love changes. People change. Circumstances change. 40. You must welcome change as the rule, but not as your ruler. 41. Dreams are the seeds of change. Nothing ever grows without a seed, and nothing ever changes without a dream. 42. If we don't change, we don't grow. If we don't grow, we aren't really living. 43. Just when I think I have learned the way to live, life changes. 44. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. 45. They always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. 46. We all have big changes in our lives that are more or less a second chance. 48. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. 49. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. 50. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. 51. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them, that only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. 52. We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. 53. The first step toward change is awareness. The second step is acceptance. 54. The world is changing very fast. Big will not beat small anymore. It will be the fast beating the slow. 55. Sometimes it's the smallest decisions that can change your life forever. 56. My friends, love is better than anger. Hope is better than fear. Optimism is better than despair. So let us be loving, hopeful and optimistic. And we'll change the world. 57. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. 58 inches. Life is about not knowing, having to change, taking the moment and making the best of it without knowing what's going to happen next. 59. Money and success don't change people. They merely amplify what is already there. 60. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. 61. Just because everything is different doesn't mean anything has changed. 62. If you want to change the culture, you will have to start by changing the organization. 63. Change is inevitable. Change is constant. 64. Very often a change of self is needed more than a change of scene. 65. Change before you have to. 66. Sometimes if you want to see a change for the better, you have to take things into your own hands. 67. You're only as young as the last time you changed your mind. 68. All change is not growth, as all movement is not forward. 69. The truth does not change according to our ability to stomach it. 70. Things alter for the worse spontaneously, if they be not altered for the better designedly. 71. The world hates change, yet it is the only thing that has brought progress. 72. The more things change, the more they are the same. 73 inches. If you want to make enemies, try to change something. 74. Change your opinions. keep to your principles. Change your leaves, keep intact your roots. 75. Miracles happen every day. Change your perception of what a miracle is and you'll see them all around you. 76 inches. All changes, even the most longed for, have their melancholy. For what we leave behind us is a part of ourselves. We must die to one life before we can enter another. 77. Change the changeable, accept the unchangeable and remove yourself from the unacceptable. 78. If you want to change attitudes, start with a change in behavior. 79. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. 80. What's dangerous is not to evolve. 81. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. 82. Since we cannot change reality, let us change the eyes which see reality. 83. Never believe that a few caring people can't change the world. For, indeed, that's all who ever have. 84. Because things are the way they are, things will not stay the way they are. 85. Progress is a nice word, but change is its motivator. And change has its enemies. 86. Without change, something sleeps inside us and seldom awakens. The sleeper must awaken. 87. Things do not change. We change. 88. There is nothing so stable as change. 89. I have noticed even people who claim everything is predestined, and that we can do nothing to change it, look before they cross the road. 90. It's the most unhappy people who most fear change. 91. The thing that lies at the foundation of positive change, the way I see it, is service to a fellow human being. 92. He who rejects change is the architect of decay. The only human institution which rejects progress is the cemetery. 93. In order to change the world, you have to get your head together first. 94. Change will never happen when people lack the ability and courage to see themselves for who they are. 95. Life belongs to the living, and he who lives must be prepared for changes. 96. Change brings opportunity. 99. When you blame others, you give up your power to change. 100. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. 101 inches. Ignorance is always afraid of change. 102. Change in all things is sweet. 103. To change what you get, you must change who you are. 104. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. 105. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. 106. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, You have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. 107. Our dilemma is that we hate change and love it at the same time. What we really want is for things to remain the same but get better. 108. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. 109. How wonderful is it that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. 110. You build on failure. You use it as a stepping stone. Close the door on the past. You don't try to forget the mistakes, but you don't dwell on it. You don't let it have any of your energy, or any of your time, or any of your space. 111. To change one's life, 1. Start immediately. 2. Do it flamboyantly. 3. No exceptions. 112. Nothing is so painful to the human mind as a great and sudden change. 113 inches. Some changes look negative on the surface, but you will soon realize that space has been created in your life for something new to emerge. 114. No matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you've come from, you can always change, become a better version of yourself. 115. Vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity and change. 116. If you want to change attitudes, start with a change in behavior. 117. Act the way you'd like to be and soon you'll be the way you'd like to act. 118. And all the lives we ever lived and all the lives to be are full of trees and changing leaves. 119. All is flux, nothing stays still. 120. Bending beats breaking. The world doesn't change in front of your eyes, it changes behind your back. It doesn't matter how strong your opinions are. If you don't use your power for positive change, you are indeed part of the problem. Times and conditions change so rapidly that we must keep our aim constantly focused on the future.